Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another Screw Toy action figure review, and this is the review I promised y'all on my previous video. Like I said in my previous video, I did forget to pick this figure up when I picked up the rest of the wave yesterday. I did go to several different GameStops trying to find this figure, and only 2 of them had them in the Houston area, and each one of them was pretty far drive from my house, so quite a pain in the ass to get this figure. But now we do have the complete set and the whole wave and the completed build-a-figure. So we'll get a quick look at the packaging, we'll get a quick look at the figure, and then we'll get a quick look at all the figures themselves. Now getting a quick look at the packaging, it is your standard Marvel Legends packaging with the no plastic. You don't get a window, but you do get a render of the figure right there. I hate that GameStop always puts the damn price sticker right there. On the side, you get a promotional image of the movie. On the back, you get the figure, the accessories, and the Build-A-Figure, the piece that it comes with. On the side, you get a chart of the Build-A-Figure piece that the figure comes with. On the top, you get the Guardians logo. On the bottom, you get a whole bunch of bullshit. But enough about this packaging. Let's crack this bad boy open. And here we have Drax the Destroyer, and there's not much to him, man. He is pretty simple. Doesn't come with too many accessories other than the daggers that we've seen before with the previous Drax. Sculpt is nice, but it is just a flat piece of plastic. I believe that head sculpt is a reuse with face printing technology. And it does look nice. It does look like Dave Bautista. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, I really like the skin tone. It looks a little bit more accurate to what we see on screen. They either always done it too gray or too green, and this one's a perfect mixture. I love the pink tattoo. The color of his eyes are perfect. The way it's printed on there, it's perfect, clean, and crisp. The rest of the body, I believe the upper torso is all brand new. We get pinless elbows. The paint looks good. The gold looks good. Not much paint on the back. The lower legs, or from the thigh down, are reused from the previous Drax, as well as the boots. We've seen these before. But overall, solid figure, man. There's not much to him. Again, we've seen some of these parts. Most of these parts, everything other than the hips and the upper torso are brand new. But yeah, man. Pretty good Drax. Finally, we have him with a shirt. His poor nipples are partly chafing and bleeding right now. As you know, in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, he goes, "Ah, my nipples." But yeah, pretty good Drax, man. But let's get a quick look at articulation. His head is on a dumbbell joint. No, actually, it's on a ball and hinge. I'm sorry. So you can look up a decent amount. He can look down a decent amount. He can not tilt his head. His arms are on ball joints, and he can hit a very nice T-pose. He does have upper bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows that are pinless, so that is nice. And then you get a ab crunch. Ooh, I fixed his arm, got it all twisted. And then he does have an up crunch that goes this much forward, that much back. He does have a waist cut, upper thigh cuts, double jointed knees that are pinned. He can kick this much forward, decent amount back. He can kick this much to the side, which is a great amount. He does have, actually he does not have boot cuts. I thought he did. Oh yeah, definitely does not have boot cuts. He does have a hinge on his foot that hinges this much forward, that much back, and he does have ankle pivot with pegals at the bottom of his feet. And here we have the whole set. Originally what I wanted to show all of y'all yesterday in my previous video. And yeah, man, all of these together look absolutely amazing. I wasn't too sure if I was going to keep this wave. I did want to review it for you guys. But now that I have them in hand, like I said, all these figures are just okay. They're mediocre at best, but all of them together, they look really, really nice. And I really do hope that we get a Gamora here in the near future to really complete this Guardians team. They just look great, man. I really do enjoy it quite a bit. But yeah, having all of them together look beautiful. Again, I wish I could have done this all in one video. Unfortunately, I don't know. I don't know how I missed Drax yesterday when I purchased the rest of the wave. But yeah, having them here look beautiful. Getting a quick look at Cosmo. He is fairly simple, man. Nothing too much crazy. He has a decent amount of paint. I really do like the paint that he does have on him. I like that it's nice, crisp, and clean. And as you can see, he has some silver bits in there, some reds, some blues. I really like that beige color. I wish he would have had some color added to that fur to really give that sculpt a nice pop. But overall, it's still pretty solid. As you can see, the paws do have a little bit of paint right there where the claw's at. The head sculpt looks nice. Again, some paint would have really went a long way on that fur. But he still looks pretty good. The helmet hinges, but you technically can't have him with the dome closed because it kind of just opens in the back. So that is a little bit unfortunate. I wish they would have given him the option to have it fully closed. But yeah, man. Articulation wise, his head can hinge up and down. The head sculpt really reminds me of the Timber from the Snake Eyes and Timber 2-pack. You can rotate it a full 360, hinges a good amount up. So you can look up at people. You can hinge a good amount down, but that helmet gets in the way, and it is removable, so you'll get more range of motion out of that. He has a mid diaphragm cut. It doesn't move much, but it can tilt to the sides. You can't really rotate it a full 360, but you get some tilting off the sides. A little bit up, a little bit down. His tail is on a hinge, so it can hinge up and down and rotate a full 360. He does have ball joints at the shoulders, and it can move this much out, this much forward, this much back. He has a single hinge at the leg, and can hinge that much. And then he has a hinge at the paw that can hinge up and down and swivel. And there you have it. 2 figures to complete the rest of the wave. Individually, man, I'm not a big fan of them, but as a group, I really do like them quite a bit. I know a lot of people were saying that Cosmo was, whack, that he shouldn't have been the Build-A-Figure, that it should have been a pack-in with Rocket, and that Groot should have been the Build-A-Figure, and I completely agree. But I actually like Cosmo. I was going to say Groot, my bad. I actually like Cosmo quite a bit, man. He's dope. I really like the articulation. He's just really fun to play with, and you can get some nice shots out of him, man. Yeah, I like that figure a lot more than I thought I was going to. But yeah, again, like I said, individually, they're okay. As a group, they're pretty solid. Highly recommend getting this as a set. Individually, man, I mean, if you're missing Drax or Star-Lord or Mantis, I don't know if it would really work out because they're wearing matching uniforms. So, again, man, these figures are priced at $24.99 and Groot was almost $40. So, I know it's a steep price to pay for these figures, man. And I completely get it, man. Expensive figures and a lot of reuse, a little bit of accessories. I don't know, man. I'm really on the fence with this wave, honestly, man. I like them, but I don't think the worth is there. But they do look good together on a shelf. So if you think that's worth it, then so be it. But to me, like I said, I didn't think I was gonna keep these figures. I just really wanted to review them for you guys. I was gonna sell them off, but now that I have them here, I'm kind of having a hard time letting them go. But enough of me rambling on, man. You guys get the point. Make sure you guys hit that like, sub button. Make sure you comment down below and let me know what you think about this whole wave and these figures. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.